Hello, all you bright and shiny people. How are you doing today? I'm actually feeling pretty good today. If you're not feeling too happy or you're a little down, please take some of my energy. Take some of my aura. That's for you. I wound up in the ER yesterday. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My body just decided, we're nice and old. Let's act it. And all my joints, my wrist, fingers, elbow, shoulder, anywhere I had a connection decided to swell up. I could barely move my arms. I couldn't squeeze my hand. My hands would only close about this far because they got all swollen. Neck started hurting really bad. Legs, ankles, toes, everything. And then when I thought that was like, I can't take that anymore, my body said, oh, sure you can. And the muscles in between those joints began to flare up. Now I'm walking around like, and there's muscles right here, and they swelled up. And what happened there is when I tried to breathe, I couldn't take in a full breath because it hurt. I'd breathe in, and usually when it comes to going to hospitals or doctors, I wait till the last minute. Oh, I'm bleeding out of my eyes. I'm sure it'll stop on its own. But yesterday was one of those things like, this is too fast, too sudden. I'm arthritic. I've developed arthritis in my hands, so they get a little stiff from time to time. If that happens, taking a leave or something, I'm fine. Advil, But this was like all over suddenly. And I'm like, that's not normal at all. So I went to the ER. They gave me a steroid shot, which was my first time ever getting a steroid shot. And I didn't expect what I got out of that. I don't know if this is a normal thing. Excuse my throat. I developed some kind of a irritation right here that had me coughing all night. But I don't know if any of you have ever had a steroid shot. And if you have, please let me know if you ever had this experience with it. They gave me the shot, and almost immediately I felt like needles sticking me in my body. Like everywhere. Even in the unmentionable spots. But I was just like, ow, 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 hey, is this supposed to be doing that? I thought I was having an allergic reaction. And the nurse says, what's the matter? She's still holding a little syringe. What's the matter? I said, I feel like I got needles poking me everywhere. Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. Okay. But one bright spot in the day yesterday, just one of them, was that I received my package from WEEE. WEEE. So I'm going to be trying a couple of items today. And since it's pretty much breakfast time, morning time, figured I'd start the day off right. Well, no, I take that back. This isn't starting it off right at all. But this is about as breakfast as I ever get, because I'm not big on breakfast. I usually don't wake up in time for breakfast. Even though they say the first meal of the day is breakfast. But I haven't gotten up during breakfast time in quite a while. My insomnia puts me to sleep right about the time most people are having breakfast. But anyways, enough of that. Here's what we're having today. Regent's Japanese cheesecake. HTY pineapple shortcake. This is a product of Taiwan, I believe. And one more item, which, well, let's just go ahead and get it out of the way now. This is in honor of a lovely young lady from the Philippines who recommended this to me. We have shared such things in the past, but never this particular item. So, Eileen, this is for you. Copico Blanca to be specific. She highly, highly recommended this to me. Try it! Try it, you must try it. Here I am trying it. And basically what this is a 3-in-1 coffee. It's supposed to have sugar and creamer in it already. Non-dairy creamer is the first ingredient on here. Well, yeah, so I think it says creamy coffee mix, but I don't see sugar in here anywhere, and I don't have any sugar, so the cakes are going to have to make up for that. Oh, you know what that smells like? Those, do you remember the international coffees? They came in those little tins. Yeah. That's what that smells like. My mom used to buy those when I was a kid. They were alright. Basically just hot cocoa for adults. I didn't want to put too much water in it, but then I didn't want it to be like syrup either. Excuse my voice, like I said, it's a little rough today. I don't drink coffee a lot. I do drink it, I do like it, but it's not really my hot beverage of choice. I usually drink tea. I find tea to be a lot more varieties, and when I need it to be, it's very calming, it's very soothing, and I'm a nervous wreck sometimes. Well, anxiety really, not nervous. But my anxiety kicks in. I need something to kind of just mellow out. Let's try a little bit of this. Okay. It is a little sweet, not very sweet, but considering we're having cakes with it, I think this is going to be a very good hit. And I have been dying to try this. The pineapple shortcake. I don't know how to open this. Sometimes I tell myself, pre-open the bag just so you have it ready to go, and then other times I'm like, open it with the audience. No. There it is. My weak hands don't want to cooperate. So at first, when I saw these, I thought it was going to have like a pineapple jelly in it. I don't think it does. But man, it's a thick cake. Look at that. Smells nice. Let's eat. It does. All right, first off, this is very dry. The jelly in it doesn't save it at all as far as dryness. The flavor, that's what was throwing me. It tastes like Ensure. It tastes like a protein drink. Ensure or Muscle Milk. Some of those, or the Atkins, there you go. The Atkins low carb shake. Excuse me. Those products have that kind of funny aftertaste. That's what I'm tasting here. It's not terrible, but I don't think this is something I would order again. It says no preservatives. I guess that's a good thing, right? But it may be the fact that it has no preservatives that I'm getting this flavor. Win some, lose some. Coffee spot on. Now let's get some of these Regent Japanese cheesecakes. This is one I was eager to try because I've seen so many videos about Japanese cheesecakes. I knew these wouldn't be the same because the Japanese cheesecakes are usually kind of jiggly. And this don't jiggle. It's like my money. My money don't jiggle. This doesn't fold either. Nice. It's firm. Smells nice. Oh my God, it's so dry. I need 3 sips of coffee to get that down. It's like a Popeye's biscuit times 10. Good God. It tastes really good, but it's dry. Okay, give it a little dunk. Oh, that just disintegrated. That's a far cry from one end to the other there. The coffee just permeates it and makes it really, really just wet and falling apart. And it actually tasted like a pancake. It had a pancake flavor to it when I did that. Dunked is way better. I mean, it tastes great on its own, but like I said, it's bone dry. This coffee's a hit, though. I like it. It's not overly sweet. It's nice and creamy. It was recommended to me by a very sweet lady. Cheers. Good stuff, Maynard. So, I got to start getting ready to take off to go pick up my many, many prescriptions that the doctor gave me. It'll make me all better. I'm shooting this on a tripod. I just got a new tripod for the camera, so it'll be a little bit better to angle it and tilt it and stuff. The only thing is, I went cheap on it. I paid like $7 for this thing. I don't know what I was expecting out of it, but it is super flimsy. It just seems like any sudden movement will knock it over. So far, so good, though. It's got those weird legs that you can adjust and wrap around things. I don't like that. I like them just open up and stay there. Let me do all the adjusting up here. But seems to be doing its job fine, so until something serious happens, I won't complain. I need to find my other tripod. I've got a bigger one, a real one. This is for tabletops when I go to the out and abouts and stuff. Can't wait to take you guys on a buffet with me. There's this buffet that I like going to. Not the best buffet in San Antonio, but it is the cheapest. And honestly, they've upped their game quite a bit in my eyes. Because usually when I go, it's an Asian buffet. Most Chinese buffets are. Chinese buffet. Asian, of course. And then sometimes they'll throw some Americana on it. Hot dogs or hamburgers or something. But this one started serving, for lunch and dinner, started serving pork chops, rice, of course, rice always comes with it, and fried bananas, which to me becomes a Puerto Rican dish. And I'm digging it, man. It's like the first thing I go for. If I don't go for fish and rice, I go for pork chops and rice. And maybe some fish. But it has a very Puerto Rican-esque feel to it, and I dig that. For those who don't know, I was raised in a Puerto Rican neighborhood since I was a kid. I knew more about Puerto Rican culture than I did about my own cultures, especially the food. I love Puerto Rican food, man. It's like a taste of home whenever I get it. There's a couple of places in San Antonio, and one that I've been to. I'll do the plug now. El Coqui, I think it's called El Coqui restaurant. They do a buffet and they have a really good menu. The guy there's super friendly, super cool, and yeah, highly recommend it if you're in the San Antonio area. They're out on Military Drive. Look them up. But yeah, I'd like to take you guys on to that buffet. Maybe soon. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still working on my other project, which is only 2 videos in. I gotta record like 7 clips and then some add-on. And I've only done 2 so far, so it'll take a little while. But I see I'm fast approaching the 20-minute mark, and I didn't want it to go this long. You all take care. Be well, be safe, stay fed. God bless. I'll talk with you all real soon.